Did anybody in the course of this discussion ever stick up for the clearly articulated policy not to indict immediately pre-election an election offense? Did anybody stick up for it? Clearly you didn't. Let me ask you this. Were you even aware of that at the time of the indictment?
I mean, I was aware of the general policy that the department refrains from indicting certain election-related crimes before an election, which is why...
Were you aware of this section of this?
I mean, I don't recall specifically looking at those pages, but I did contact the Election Crimes Branch within the Public Integrity section.
Well, you're obliged to do that by the U.S. Attorney's Manual.
That's correct, yes.
And you indicated that I forget the name of the gentleman you spoke to, Donsanto?
Donsanto, yes.
Donsanto, that you then went ahead to announce the indictment at his direction, was the word you used twice.
I mean, we asked him if we should go forward or if we should refrain from bringing the case until afterwards, and he said, if you've got an indictable case, bring it.
The U.S. Attorney's Manual doesn't give him a directive role on this, does it? Doesn't it say that the U.S. Attorney is obliged to consult?
I think, yes, it does say that we are required to consult him.
To consult, okay.
Yes.
Did anybody in the process anywhere, clearly he didn't stick up for this guideline. He gave you a green light to go ahead. You didn't stick up for the guideline. Did anybody in your staff have any reservations about the timing of this?
Senator, no, as a matter of fact, and we contacted the Public Integrity section, and they're the ones who handle the department's policy on this issue.
So up and down throughout the entire Department of Justice, person stuck up for this rule in the Federal Prosecution of Election Offenses Manual.
The Public Integrity section, we consulted with them, and they're the ones who are the experts on this issue. They said no policy was even implicated, and so we went forward.
No policy was even implicated?
That's what Public Integrity section said.
But
they're the experts on this issue, Senator.
You said that you were aware that there was a policy in the department against these immediate pre-election indictments.
Right.
If they said no policy was even implicated, did you remind them that there was actually this policy out there? Or?
Senator, let me clarify. What they said is the policy is that you do not do an investigation that would require the interviewing of individual voters. And because our case did not involve any specific election, it involved false voter registration forms and didn't require any individual voters to be interviewed, that there was no policy implicated. Now, that was their interpretation, and they're responsible for administering the Election Crimes Manual.